I kept getting 2nd Street, like number 2, ND, and the word street spelled out completely. I realized there's a 2nd Street group in the Irish, St. Patrick's Day parade here tomorrow, and they've got cranes also out here, and lots of white cars. Be a lifeguard, this, that, and the other. These are all government issued. There's a Verizon building here that's labeled Verizon, so I don't know if these are all affiliated or they've got all this, big show out here with cranes and everything. And this is where the parade will be tomorrow, along this road here. Do you cross the street here? Okay. So I'll probably come out for the parade. The weather should cooperate in the morning. It's like 11 o'clock is when we don't want to talk about this because the name's affiliated with this Holocaust memorial, which I respect the memorial, but the names involve my landlord's name, Wasserman, and Horwitz is how some people would pronounce it. And I was in an apartment owned by Dennis Wasserman, and he created, I don't know who created a horror show. I don't happen to be Jewish, although my last name is Cole, and there is a Cohen lineage that adopted the name Cole, because if you fade out the H, whether it's capital or lowercase, and if you get rid of the N, Cole will emerge from Cohen, if you will. Or you can form a Cohen out of a Cole, however you want to look at it. But the Cohens, certain, some families, like Kenneth Cole, who owned Kenneth Cole Shoes, he wrote in a book, Stars of David, that his grandfather or father's name was Cohen, Kenneth Cohen or Kenneth Cole, and they assimilated during World War II to avoid persecution or prosecution or what have you. And they, people want to hide because they're afraid of, especially, I guess, Jews during the Holocaust. Even in America, they would be afraid to be noticed, and they just want to blend in and look like everybody else. That's how that came about. So National Crane back here, and this is where the St. Patrick's Day parade will be. I'm curious what it's for, like this big yellow thing. What they do here. That's the Phoenix over there. I used to take care of someone's cat. Turns out the apartments with the windows are really tiny studios. They're not that great. So I used to take care of a cat up there in the the studio is literally like a postage stamp. It's the size of the width of the window, if you will. It's okay. It's more about having the view, I guess. And that person happened to live in unit 2001, and I think, again, he picked it on purpose, probably, and had the money to do it, even though most people want more space than that studio would offer. It's very small, it has old cabinets. Like, they could have modernized it, but anyway, I call it the CIA building because it has an air sound. Like when you go in on the elevator, it's like, it just seems like there's loud air everywhere. So, what do they use these for anyway? Again, lie be her, Lieber. Right, this is Armenia. Layer University Friends Select School. They happen to have a falcon as their mascot, and there's a whole thing about a falcon flying up and down 17th Street the week that Jimmy Carter passed away, and also that the Atlanta Falcons lost the NFC championships to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs would go on to the Super Bowl to lose to the Eagles. But point being, of course, Jimmy Carter's family is notorious for having lived in Georgia, not Atlanta, but close enough, Plainville. United Kingdom, and the four-leaf clover, or this is a three-leaf. Four-leaf clovers are kind of a mystery. I don't know if they mean good luck or if you're in a very orchestrated world. Con Murphy's over here, and so there you go. Again, Murphy's and the Windsor and Asia on the Parkway, all in this building here. So that's all like planned, orchestrated, if you will, but a very specific setting. At first I thought the parade was going to be on JFK because it was starting at 16th and JFK. I didn't think, like, if it goes down JFK it would start like on 22nd or 23rd and then come this way. But 16th and JFK is the starting point for going up the Ben Franklin Parkway. And we were, you know, the British, there's a lot of flags on the Ben Franklin Parkway. And the British one happens to be on 17th, on the southeast corner of 17th and Ben Franklin Parkway. And they've painted a three-leaf clover there. So we got a big nail here. Big crane down there. Cranes everywhere. So crane at 21st, I guess, or 20th. I have to think about it, but 21st, no, 20th. Let me think about this. Right, 20th and Arch is where, on the southwest corner is where the building is. That's got the crane in front of that. And then the cranes in front of like the Phoenix and the cafe and Verizon. And technically this building is part of it, the other side. This is the Environmental Protection Agency, among other things. I rarely see people going in and out of this building, but they do exist. Heading this way. Heading south on the 17th. Good morning. So some people say good morning because they think you don't know anything and that you just got woke. Meanwhile,